Everybody, welcome back to the dumbest James Bond fan hobby channel on all of YouTube, Pitstain Hobbies. I'm your host, Dummy McDumbface, but we've got Pack 6 of the Lotus Esprit Submarine from the Spy Who Loved Me from Agora Models. Thank you very much. Oh, that packaging. I just like, the inside of the box. So we got a whole bunch of, ooh, look at this. Ooh, we got a circuit board. Ooh. We're going to be working on the Lotus Esprit and getting Pack 6 in here. Been a few delays with shipping, everybody. It's perfectly normal. Everything will make it here. I also got Pack 10 of the James 007 No Time to Die DB5. Pack 10 came as well with this at the same time. So they're getting caught up on the parts, which is great. Let's see. What's instructions? Stage 43, circuit board, and a little mount box for it. Put our parts precariously off in the spray booth, sitting on top of a pile of different things. And we're going to cut this sucker open and see what we got. There we go. And we just like to check, just in case, for any bits. Okay, we're good. All clear. There we go. Okay. So we've got a bunch of wires. Luckily, none of them are tied in knots and wire wrapped by that mad genius in the factory in China who loves wire tying and tying things in knots. Like that dude just, maybe that's his silent protest to the world. All you modelers buying these models, I'm going to make your life a little miserable. Got a few PSO 5 screws. Eyeballs in, use them. A mounting plate and a lovely little circuit board and nice solder joints on the back. Those all look very tidy, so that's nice. Getting private messages on Facebook as is usual, and we've got what's built already of the interior, and we're going to take all of these bits and put them off to the side. We need the very, very orange floorboard right now, and we're just going to move you out of the way. And we're going to get this fella, get 3 posts here and 3 here. We're going to get this mounted down onto there. And then 3 PSO 5 screws into the circuit board. And I may have a tip after that. One sec. Be right back. Alrighty. Well, we got our circuit board, all our wires, we just plug them in. They're all numbered, and the instructions are extremely clear. And I was a little concerned. We had these button head screws here, which are a little proud of the bottom. But if you can see, those plastic standoffs are taller. So there's no need to worry about putting like tape over the screw heads to prevent short circuiting. And the fact that the bottom of the board here is like dead flat, really nice job on those solder joints, getting those just perfectly flat. So there's basically zero chance, or pretty much, yeah, zero chance of any shorts, which is nice. Even though I like shorts. I prefer cargo shorts, personally. You could hold your whole life in there. Women go out, they have a purse, and, we buy the cargo shorts, and our wives go, oh, honey, really? Can't you just get some, like, normal shorts, without all the pockets everywhere? Can't you get normal? Can't you just wear a pair of jeans? Like, why do you have to have all the pockets? It's like, babe, every pocket has a purpose, okay? Got a wallet in this pocket, got a thing in that pocket, got a thing in this pocket, got a thing, car key, thing, flashlight. We got pockets. I got a phone. I got a thing. I got a pocket for everything, all right? Men don't have purses, and if they do, well, that's your choice, and you're welcome to it. But generally speaking, cargo pants. I mean, really, regular pants, pretty much from the main pockets down, are doing nothing at all except covering your leg skin. They have no other purpose whatsoever. Cargo pants, those things are at least functional down to the knees. And if you're wearing something like a Ghostbusters jumpsuit, that thing has pockets down at the ankles. Speaking of which, I just went to our seamstress the other day. She's a very nice lady, and she's going to be sewing all my patches on to my Ghostbusters jumpsuit to be ready for our Halloween party here at our home in Georgia. We're going to have a little Halloween soiree in Atlanta. And I said, honey, you know, you'd look good as Zool. And I show her a picture of Sigourney Weaver in the red dress. And she's like, oh, that's nice. I'm going to be the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I was like, oh, babe, come on. So whatever. That's what she's doing. We've got what looks like a battery box that holds is that two batteries? No, it's got to hold more than that. All right. Well, let's see what the instructions say before we make any judgments here. 44A battery compartment. Okay, we got a bunch of wires here. We have 44D, this little bracket. That's to hold something. I think it's to grab onto the steering shaft. And we've got a bunch more wires that are luckily not folded in half or tied up in knots. Very nice. Bunch of screws, as is normal. Okay, so let's get this whole thing kind of out of the way here. Get this dashboard. Let me just place it there. Sit it there. So you can see where the circuit board's going to fit. And we're going to flip this fella over. And yeah, this is bolted. Wait a second, is that bolted down? Oh no, I forgot. It snaps in. That engine still looks really cool. It would be fun if we had like a clear version of this. That would be nice. Somebody 3D print one. Make an STL file at least. I got a printer. I think that'll fit. I don't know. I got a new printer coming later in the year. That should be fun. Got a Uniformation GK3 Ultra coming. Yeah, I know. I got on the bandwagon. Listening to my buddy World of Wayne with his GK2 that he loved. And he loves that printer. So I'm going to have the GK3 inbound. And there's a couple of posts here and here. And we're going to, looks like, yeah, we're going to put it down on these two posts. So the front post here, and then there's another post back here. We're not going to put that on. It's the one right in front of it. And we're going to put those on. Get that bolted down with a couple of DSO2 screws. And do not forget to shmoo your screw threads. Your screws need shmooing. Promise you. It'll make things easier. All right. 6 out of 10 dentists recommend it. One sec. Be right back. Alrighty. Well, we got the battery box screwed down. That's nice. Now, pro tip. Pro. I'm stretching terms a bit here. I'm using them liberally. Pro. Is the instructions for these models get revised as other modelers and their internal test builders work on them. They go, you know, this should go there instead of there. I've done that myself with the now famous Watts linkage on the DB5, and they actually did put an addendum in the next issue or so. They updated the instructions and all that to properly put on the Watts linkage. Bravo, Agora, for taking the feedback. But we do need to pull all these wires out of this hole and get them through there. So we got to carefully feed these back up. Well, that little plastic thing popped off. Okay, I'll find that. It's on the floor somewhere. We're going to just pull these all out of here and get them all shoved through this opening here. So let me get that done. Find my plastic piece that went flying. Probably take that off before you try to pull your wires out. Another pro tip. And I'll be right back. Okay, well, we've got all our wires shoved through there, and we've got our little plastic clippy thing back down, and I added a little black crazy glue. So that's why that looks a little funny. Now we've got another little bundle of joy wires here that have to go into this. They're all numbered, and you know how that works. Just plug them all into the right numbers. The instructions are very, very explicit on that, and I'm working on the version 5 instructions. So download those instructions at the last possible minute from Agora's website before you start building, because they do get revised, as I was saying earlier. And I probably lost track of what I was saying and went off on some tangent, which happens a lot. That's why you're here, because I'm a weirdo. And blah, blah, blah. One moment, please. Alrighty, all our wires are in, and we've kind of brushed our mohawk of wires forward. You want them this way. So you want the circuit little chips over here and all the wires over there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shove them all in that little hole. Yeah, all those going in there. Not at once. One at a time. One of the, maybe two, maybe three or four. Yeah, there we go. Who wants to watch this train wreck happen in slow motion? There we go. This is fun. Ah, come on. Get in there. Come on. Ah, kids, get on the bus. We're going to be late for school. Get in there. Go in your home. Go in your hole. You too good for your home? Come on. Get in there. And we got one straggler here. And, come on. Classic pit stain style. Okay. They're all in the hole. They're all, oh my God, that is a snug little fit right there. So, there we go. Lovely. It's amazing how many wires we can shove into a part work. And now we are going to bolt this circuit board down with 4 PSO2 screws in these 4 corners. And I will be back with you in a sec. Alrighty. So all of our screws are down. And we're going to take our dashboard now. And we've got to plug in some of these wires here. We got 2 wires. Okay, number 10 and 11. So there is 11, because it's one more than 10. We should probably plug 10 in first, because it's longer with more slack. But whatever. Send it. There we go. Make sure those are in there good, because there's no coming back from this. We're going to make sure that the steering shaft goes in that cutout there. And we're going to get this thing laid down into place-ish. Somewhere. Come on. Okay. She's being a little persnickety. There's a lot of wires in there. Okay, so we're going to have to hold that down. And let's see here. 2 more PSO2 screws in here to hold the center console and dashboard down in there. And yeah, I mean, I've seen way worse pinching. This is actually pretty generous spacing in there. So one moment, please. Okay. Well, that's all screwed in there. If anyone noticed my wheel was a little further out than it should have been, it was. I took the dashboard back off. I unscrewed the bottom of the steering column. It wasn't in its proper groove. So now it's, yeah, Stella's got her groove back. There we go. We're going to put this little black plastic doohickey right here. So the steering shaft's coming out. And we're going to get a little PS14 screw in right there. So, BRB, everybody. Alrighty. That's in. And nice smooth action for the steering wheel for the vehicle with no wheels. Yes. I don't know what it steers, but we'll find out. I'm really enjoying this. And all our wires are obviously coming out of this little hole now. So there we are. This thing's really going together. It's like it. You know, Agora, you looked at everything we all complain about difficult to assemble models. You went too far. You might have made it too easy. These things just really go together. So simple. There's very little fighting. And these are obviously the new engineered, Agora engineered, you know, their releases. They're not, you know, re-releasing something from another model company that's been previously released. This is their stuff. But man, it just goes together so well. So we're gonna just do another seat back here, and get a little sticky stuff on here. A little of that double-sided tape. Did I do this wrong? Did I? Wait a second. Was that the right pack? Hold on. Pack 40, 45, 43, 44. Did I do the wrong one? No, that's 45. Okay. I don't know why it looks like that. Is that the bottom? Hold on. Did I find a problem with the instructions? I wonder. No, it's 46. Okay. I might have to email them again. Yeah, so it's 40, 46, and let me see here. Yes, I was wrong. They've got 45 and 46. It might have just been a packaging error, actually. So we'll see about that. I'm gonna, yeah. I'll be right back. I gotta get more double-sided tape. I have plenty of this stuff. One sec. All right. Well, whatever happened. This is the 46, the stage 46 part instructions here. But I put a fresh piece of double-sided sticky tape in there, and we want to match the curve to the curve and get it down in there. Smushy, smushy. Oh, it's so smushy. I love this foam rubber. And we're going to do the same thing with 46 or 45, or I'm going to need to check with World Dwayne, see if his looked the same. And my buddy Todd, I wonder if they had the same thing. There's some screws. And this one, we got to go back to 45. Let's see here. Okay, so this is going to go, this piece is going to go this way in there, like that. I'm going to get a piece of tape behind that and stick it down, and one sec, please. Okay, so we got both our stickies down, and what we're going to do now is we're just going to stick these two together here, like that, and get a couple of PSO5 screws there and there. One moment, please. All right. Screwed together. Ignore this extra piece of tape, but oh, so smushy. Oh, man, I want a pillow made out of this stuff. That is nice. 47, the seat cover, one piece. Very nice and simple. All right, slice her open. Ba-doo. We got some screws here. And we've got our seat cover. Our plastic turtle death garbage leftovers. Let's see what we got here now. So we're gonna we're just gonna shove this thing down here. So that's the headrest, obviously goes in there. And we're just gonna get her. Okay. There we go. In and on. Oh, so smushy. Oh, look at that. Oh, James, your lumbar is so supported. Oh, and the back of your inner thighs are going to be so comfortable in here. That does honestly look like a pretty comfy seat if you're not 250 pounds and 6 feet tall like I am. And yeah, we're gonna put the seat down on the floorboard. And there's no ejection seat, so we got the pin, and we got 2 screw posts, and we got Captain Obvious there on the floor. So if you just line up the rear pin, and there we go, and then a couple of PSO5 screws in the bottom there. One sec. All right. Well, it said the bolt in the other seat as well. That really tones down the Kool-Aid Man orange busting through the cinder block wall. Oh yeah. I don't know if I just did Hulk Hogan or the Kool-Aid Man. If people don't know the Kool-Aid Man, he was a big jug of red Kool-Aid that, like, kids in the 80s would be on a TV commercial like, I'm thirsty, oh no. And then just giant glass jug of Kool-Aid with the smiley face on it and little arms and legs like Mickey Mouse or something, or Mr. Potato Head, would blast through whatever wall was near them. Oh yeah. And Thinking back on it, it's pretty ridiculous, but it makes the interior, well, not any less ostentatious. Austin Powers? No. I got some greasy paw prints on the dash. That looks better. So, it's pretty nice, I gotta say. This is the easiest to build interior of any partwork vehicle I have ever made. I think I can say that very confidently. We gotta get out stage 48 with the bulkhead. Where are we here? Here we are. So we got the bulkhead here, and that's what separates the passenger compartment from the engine compartment. Quite an important piece of a rear-engined vehicle, or mid-engine. Correct me if I'm... Hit it in the comments. Come on, tell me how dumb I am. I said rear-engined. That was the first thing out of my mouth. So just base your judgment and ridicule on that one statement alone. Not me trying to correct myself or giving the option for mid-engine. We got some more of that lovely plaid. Ooh, baby. Oh, we got a little dome light. Piece of clear plastic here. Heat sealing on this bag is a little questionable. I mean, it sealed it, absolutely. It was just kind of had a funny angle there. I don't know. That dude was drinking on the job in China. China. Okay, we're gonna squeeze this fella onto here ever so carefully because God knows these parts don't cost a fortune, and this model isn't. Oh, there we go. Quite dear. And is it in there good? Yeah, it's in there good. It's stuck in there. So that's fine. There's no light behind it, but that's fine. You're not going to see it. It's got all the louvers on the windows anyway. And we got to get this little bit onto these two posts. So let's get that right. Come on. Arr. There. It's been a long Friday the 13th, people. A long one. Is that backwards? Hold on a second. Oh, it goes this way. That's why I'm having so much trouble. There, up, fits perfect. There we go. Oh, it's got a little cargo pocket, a little place for your iPhone that wasn't invented for 50 years. There we go. And Windows security is like, yeah, we did not find any threats on your computer while you're filming. That's great. Thanks, Windows Defender. PSO5 screws go in these two holes. 1 second. You know the drill. Okay, this little fella is screwed on there now, and what we got to do is now put this onto these 4 holes in the back. We got 4 posts, and we're just gonna kind of, there we go. Squeeze it in the middle a little bit, and then we're gonna get our 4 PSO5 screws in the bottom there. And 1 sec. Be right back. Alrighty. That's on. Looking good. Look at that. That's really green and orange. Teal and orange, I think, would be like the Miami something football team. I'm not sure who uses green and bright orange. It's an interesting color combo, I gotta say. If there's not a professional sports league team in the U.S. that uses that color combo, there should be, because it is striking. Not in a bad way. I like it. Ooh, look at these. Hold on. These are cool, and that heat sealing, that dude was definitely on a bender at the factory. Let's get these at, oh my, these are so delicate little pieces of like nylon cloth with buckles. These are cool. I like these. These are sweet. Very nice. Okay, so they definitely have a front. They have a front and a back. That's the back. So we want to make sure whatever we do, we know there's a front and a back, I think. Yeah. So we've got to, let's see. Take the comment, the longer end fits into the bulkhead. Yeah, no poop, Sherlock. Okay. So first of all, I think what we should really do is try to bend the kinks out of these. I'm gonna let me massage them a little bit here. There we go. That's better. Let's try to like massage, just make it a little smoother. There we go. That's better. That's better. You're not going to notice probably, but it's definitely an improvement. Get the buckle down here. See, we still got a little bit of a kink, so you can kind of roll it between your fingers. Try to reverse that little bend. So the longer end is going to go through this top slot here, and the other end is going to go through that bottom slot there. And we got to bolt them to here. And here with PS01 screws. Okay, so let me get those shoved in there, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, our seat belts are in. Bolted down there and there. If you have any trouble getting them through the slots, this bottom slot's a little narrow. You stick a little pointed tweezer in the hole in that tab and just to pull it through. Same for up top if you have any trouble. That makes it a lot easier. Look at that. That's looking pretty good. There we go. Okay. Well, the seatbelts are a nice touch, being like, you know, like a nylon woven-y material. We've got our last pack of parts. Stage 50. Our last bag of parts for pack 6. I get... every partwork company uses different words, packs, kits, stages. I get so confused. And we got a bunch more PS05 screws, our good old time friends here. Get you all out of there. There's always going to be one extra. We all know that. And then we're going to... Really? Oh, God! It's not a two-piece clamshell. I was like trying to open it. And we got our bulkhead glass or window or whatever. Let's get this thing installed. Okay, so yeah, fit the bulkhead glass. So we're going to take this with the studs facing up like that. And the bulkhead glass has little pins sticking out on one side, and they're going to go into these little holes along the bottom ridge. And we're going to very carefully stick those in there. There's 3 pins, and they just stick in there. And wipe your dirty bear paw prints off of this glass if you have gotten any on there. Let's just take our shirt and just give it a little rub down. Oh, yeah. Does that feel good for you? Yeah, it's nice. I love me a clean bulkhead. Oh, dear. Where are we going with this one, Ian? I don't know. We're going to take our little studs and our little window, and we're going to put it onto the studs on the back of the green bulkhead panel. And got a little bit of a positive click into place there. And it looks like we're going to need, 4 PS05 screws in there. So 1 second for you, a couple minutes for me. Oh, kids, look at that. That looks really good. That's nice. Look at what we've accomplished tonight. Even with the lack of brain cells that I have, this thing honestly goes together very, very easily. It is... the most fiddly thing was literally getting these buckles through the hole, and that was just using your little pointy tweezers to pull them through. This is a very, very well-engineered, easy-to-assemble vehicle. That's for sure. And it looks... well, it looks crazy, in all honesty. I mean, it looks absolutely mad. But I love it. It's like orange and green and gray. Like, what the heck were they smoking at Lotus? And where can I get some legally? This is really cool. If you haven't already noticed, I always say click the links below to Agora Models. My Amazon shop is down there, where I have all the junk all over here, including like the bead organizers that I keep all my extra screws in, my oil dispenser for the shmoo, all that stuff. But yeah, a lot of wires, decent amount of wires, not as many as some other models, but a good amount. And now I'm building 2 submarines. It's from a different competing partner company, so I won't mention the name of the model on this video, but yeah, you just go to the channel. You'll see it. Check out the other videos. I'm building all sorts of stuff on here now, and I got even more stuff coming out soon. We're going to have the absolutely stunning, ridiculous 1/24 scale Apache AH-64D longbow from Agora coming in sometime around October, November-ish, I guess. Oh, man, that thing's going to be cool. And this will have, underwater-to-air missiles to potentially take the Apache out. I mean, it's got flares and chaff, probably. I don't know what kind of... This is way older tech than the Apache, so I don't know what kind of matchup that would be. But the James Bond Lotus Esprit sub versus an Apache attack helicopter... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to take the odds on that one. Either way, thank you for coming. Like, subscribe, just more than anything, comment. I love chit-chatting with all y'all. I said y'all. Oh, no, I'm from New York and I live in Georgia, and I said y'all. Either way, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Adios, everybody.